Hi there, it's me and my cat worker today, and we're talking about two-factor authentication. It really is just a fancy way of saying a double check that you are who you say you are. So when you put in your login details and your password, that's the first check, and then it's doing a second factor authentication, a second kind of authentication. So for some services, they'll offer answering like secret questions that you might have pre-answered. Sometimes there's a PIN number that you have to remember. Sometimes it'll scan your face or your fingerprint, like the biometric approach. There might be a request to open another app to kind of prove that it's you that way. You might see something like open YouTube and click the verify notification that's popped up there. Or there might be a two-factor authentication code, and that's the one that I want to talk about today. Now I use an app called Google Authenticator. It's probably one of the ones that someone introduced me to, and it seems to work with most of the services that I need. And as a Google product, I often think of it as kind of an industry standard. I'd love to know if there are others out there that I should consider. This is what it looks like. It's basically a list of services that I have two-factor authentication turned on for, and what will happen is those codes will change over every 30 seconds or so. So it's not always going to be the same code that appears. It will be regenerating all the time. And then this is what it looks like when you're setting up a new account. So you'll often get an option to scan a QR code, and that will be what brings it into your Authenticator app list. So it's pretty easy. I use it on especially kind of email, Dropbox, the website backend login, anywhere that it would be problematic for someone to guess my password or hack my password and get in. Obviously, if you've got banking logins or any other financial services, those are really good candidates for two-factor authentication. It's also one of the few apps that I use iCloud backup to back up on my phone, and that just means that if my phone was ever lost or stolen or didn't work for some reason, I still have that two-factor authentication sort of code set up that would then be transportable to another device. So most things I use Dropbox, and I don't actually pay for iCloud hosting, so I've got to keep my iCloud data down to a minimum, but I do use it for the Authenticator backup, because that is one of the very important things that if you lose access to it, it's really annoying to try and set it back up again. Goes without saying, I also recommend using a password manager like 1Password or LastPass or Dashlane, or if you can't afford one of those, there's also the Apple keychain that works pretty well for iOS folks, but there'll be more on that another day, another video. So yeah, I think that's probably all I have to say about that one. It's definitely worth doing. Once you've set it up, you realize how easy it is, and then you can use it like anytime there's something that says, hey, do you want two-factor authentication? You can say, heck yes, I do, and I've got the app, and I plug it in, and you're away and you're secure. Happy logining? I don't know. If this video was helpful, and you might find our other videos helpful, have a look and see what we've got. Love to get some more subscribers so we can claim our name, or just hit the like button, leave me a comment what was useful, what was not useful, what you'd like to hear next. Thanks so much. Bye.